By the way, my name is Versatile. I get the Alkebulan trust name. You can trust when it comes to all things reactions and reacts to day 11 of Diddy Trial. So make sure you hit the like button and the subscribe button. Let's keep it moving. Make sure you share. I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible. All right, because really and truly, I should have been done a long time ago. Like, had I just been super. Anyway, let's keep it moving because then that takes some time. All right, so I'm looking at the time. I'm going to try and be 10 minutes within each one. All right, so anyway, so the witnesses on day 11 were David James, Sarai the Punisher. Are you sure? Hang on. Give me a second. All right, give me a second. This is probably why. Oh, this is messed up. Give me a few seconds, people. All right, bear with me. By the way, my name is Versatile. I can trust the name you can trust when it comes to all things reactions. And yeah, we're going to get to day 11, which is May 28th. I knew there was something mad. I should have just focused properly on the days. I don't know why this is saying. All right, perfect. All right, so let's get back into day 11. Day 11 is the witnesses are Sergeant Brian again, Mia, which is a pseudonym, which I realized was called an acronym for Mission in Action. But she was Sean Combs' assistant. Jonathan Nash, no, it's not Jonathan Nash. No, it is Jonathan Nash. FDLA fired investigator Dawn Hooch, forensic psychologist, continued from earlier. So let's get straight into it. So Sergeant Brian testified for about 30 minutes, wrapping up his day 10 testimony. He reiterated seeing a black Cadillac Escalade linked to the bad boy security chief Anthony Bozzetti near Kid Cudi's burnt Porsche in December 2011. He confirmed the fire was suspicious but lacked DNA or direct evidence tying Combs through Kid Cudi's Day 9 testimony. He claimed that Sean Combs threatened to blow up his car. McGonagall, Sergeant Bryan noted the Escalade presence was reported by a neighbor, not conclusive, tied to Bad Boy per Washington Post. Oh, sorry. Yeah, the defense via Gregor. Why can I never say this guy's name? Jagregos emphasized no charges filed and circumstances, nature, or Escalade citing. Yeah, it was just circumstantial nature. That's what the defense want to claim. But really, is that what we're saying? It's a weak comeback. Can't even lie. The weak defense. Stand-up quote from that is the Escalade was near Kid Cudi's Porsche via neighbor saw it, but had no direct links to Combs. All right, so RICO the links to charges: RICO suspicious fire and bad boy vehicle suggest arson, a predicate act for retaliation, blank trafficking, threat ties to controlling Cassie's relationship by implying coercion. All right, let's get to the next testimony, which is Mia missing in action, former Combs, Sean Combs' assistant. And I'll do this in a minute. So, in fact, okay, yeah, I did it. So Mia testified for about 2 hours, describing Sean Combs' control over staff and Cassie. She recounted 2015 incident where Sean Combs slapped Cassie in a New York hotel suite after a freak off, leaving her with a swollen lip. Mia said she arranged travel and hotel rooms for freak offs under Christina Coram. That name popped up again. It popped up again. Using aliases like Frank Black. She claimed Sean Combs threatened her job if she didn't comply. Mia also testified about a 2016 assault by Sean Combs after she questioned his treatment of Cassie, leading her to sign an NDA for $50,000. The defense, via Brian Still, argued Mia continued employment and NDA payment suggested consent, not coercion, and questioned her delay in reporting. Mia insisted she feared retaliation. Come on. Is this the great Brian Still, the one that defended the young thug? Who, by the way, if you look at his case, he didn't really help him out. He made things tight. Yeah, he may be free, so and so. Free, but he's not free. That's what I'm saying. So it's looking like he's probably wanting to find a way and weasel his way out into a plea deal. But it's like, how far can they go to be able to get to that? You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens. Where was I? So standout quote is Diddy slapped Cassie in 2015 after a freak off. Her lip was swollen. I was scared to speak. Linked to the charges: RICO, slap, and NDA show enterprise abuse and obstruction. Blank trafficking, violence, and job threats indicate coercion. Transportation, travel arrangements support interstate travel. Let's get to the next testimony, which is from Jonathan Nash, who investigated 2011 Kid Cudi's Porsche file. Jonathan Nash testified for about 45 minutes, detailing the December 2011 file, Kid Cudi's Los Angeles home. He confirmed that the fire was arson, which is key, and with accelerant traces gasoline found on the Porsche. Nash noted no fingerprints or DNA were recovered and cases remain unresolved. He referenced security cameras capturing dark SUV near the scene, consistent with Sergeant Bryan Escalade's report, but couldn't confirm Bad Boy's involvement. The defense via Estevar argued the lack of evidence and open investigation means no link to Sean Combs. Nash maintained the fire's intentional nature. Now, the link to the charges, here we go. So, RICO, arson to predicate act supports enterprise, retaliation, all right, blank trafficking, ties to coercion via threat against Kid Cudi. So that's that one. Now we'll get back into another testimony. This one, Dawn Hooge is back. She's, just the forensic psychologist. She testified for about 1 hour, elaborating on coercion dynamics. She explained how abusers use violence, financial dependence, blackmail, recorded free calls, control victims. Who just tied this to Cassie's testimony, days 2 to 5, about fear and Sean Combs' control about the career over her career, apartment, and allowance. She emphasized narcotics, MDMA, impaired consent, and that's facts. Yeah, whether they are if they're taking substances, whether legal or illegal substances, it still impairs. I mean, there's literally no consent. Do you know what I mean? It like it's yeah. Let's keep it moving. It's a tough one to mention, and people need to be careful in certain situations because it may seem like it's a not ongoing. It may seem like it's a normal thing for alcohol to be part of certain lifestyles. You know what I mean? But then, yeah. So just be careful out there, man. Um, always make sure you are clued up. You know your surroundings. That goes for man or woman. Do you know what I mean? The defense via you don't need alcohol or narcotics to have a good time either. That's just facts. Where is it? So the defense via Buck argued Dawn testimony was speculative, lacking direct examination of Cassie, and noted her prior work with defense attorney Brian Still in another case. Dawn, who's maintained the analysis fit the case and patterns. All right, so let's get into her standout quote. Blackmail with recorded and narcotics, blank consent victims stays trapped. See, that's just facts, unfortunately. So, links to charges: blank trafficking, impaired consent, and blackmail, support coercion. RICO, control tactics, reflects enterprise structure. All right, so that's that on that one. All right, so that is when you look at it. So I'm gonna try and prepare for the next one. Give me a second, people. Like when you think about this whole case, everything links to control, manipulation. Like everything links to control and manipulation. All right, and the question now remains: how do you how do you how do you control someone and think? I don't want to get into that too deep, but you see what it is. You already know what time it is. So yeah, let's get into the next day, which